Hello everyone, welcome to the NN Classroom. Today I'd like to share with you a past paper question from 2019, time zone 1 in May. So question number 32, relating to the final topic, organic chemistry from topic 10, including the naming ideas, right? Let's see. So what is the IUPAC name of the following molecule? So given this entire molecule, right? So as just a simple reminder for students that the first step for naming an organic compound is that we must be locating the longest continuous chain that containing the functional group inside. So in this case, no doubt functional group is bromine, and so the longest continuous chain that carrying the bromine should be what I now labeled this chain, right? Don't think that it is always going to be a straight chain, never, because it is only be continuous, that's okay. So that's why in this case, the continuous chain that contain all the C that linking together should be containing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this labeled chain, we call it the parent chain. And this parent chain is containing 5 carbon. So the first thing that we should notice is that this is a pentane base already. So that's why with a pentane base at the end, now the answer no longer be A and C anymore, right? Because A and C are now counted in the wrong way. Just linearly speaking, horizontally it's true, it's 4 carbon, but we are not counted it as the longest continuous chain. Make sense, right? So next thing, anything that is not labeled will then be treated as the side group, right? So in this case, we have 2 side groups. The functional group of the halogen, remember, it is something special that this functional group, particularly halogen functional group, does not occupy suffix. That means it is not occupying the end of the word, but instead it is only occupying the prefix, so which is going to be an adjective. So that's why this will be the case of bromo, right? And then the side group in this case are alkyl, another alkyl group. This alkyl group is going to be 1 carbon, so a methane base, but we change it to YL, so methyl. So methyl and a bromo will then be linked to a pentane base. So this parent chain without any further functional group, and then with just A and E, so that's a pentane. So that's why the skeleton is a bromo, methyl, pentane. According to the alphabetical order, we should put bromo first because B comes before M. So that's why in this case, a better choice should now be the bromo first and then methyl. So B and then M finally linked to the pentane, right? Double check it. So that is finally we need to assign numbers. Otherwise, we do not know where the bromine is, and we don't know where the methyl is if the parent chain is 5 carbons long, right? So the logic behind assigning number is that first, numbers only assign on parent chain. That means the chain that I'm now labeled. And the number is assigned according to the logic that lower the better. Lower the number, the better. So that means if we start counting this side to be 1, then I will see the bromine in carbon number 2, and I will see the methyl in carbon number 3, and finally 4 and 5. This is better than start counting it from that side, because if I start counting it as 1, this will be 2, and I'm only seeing the methyl in carbon number 3 and the bromine in carbon number 4. So that number is a bit higher than in this case, because only 2 and 3 is being used instead of 3 and 4. So lower the better. So with this principle, lower the better, bromine in carbon number 2 come first because B, and then methyl come afterwards, the second prefix, and come in carbon number 3, perfect, link finally to pentane. So that's why this is the perfect choice, but not the higher number. And also, the order is getting wrong if we put the prefix or the substitute one. So that's why the answer goes to D.